Alright, this is going to be a bit of a weird video, but as you can see, right now, my rank is not YouTube rank. It is MVP++, because someone bought me MVP++, but I also lost YouTube rank, and also I am blocked from joining Skyblock for the reason advertising exploits, and I'll get into that a bit later. Now, I'm going to try and keep this video pretty short, but I'm basically just going to go over everything, because if you go into the Hypixel forums, I'm just being flamed, and I don't like that, so I want to attempt to not have that happen. So basically, I'm just going to show evidence and stuff like that on everything that happened, and why it's being kind of blown out of proportion, I feel like. I don't know. I don't want to say that, but let's just get into it. Okay, I'm recording this clip like a day and a half after most of what you're about to see in this video. The reason I'm doing that is because Simon, the owner of the server, if you didn't know, made a forum post, and it basically goes over the entire situation, like, on his end, and all that stuff. There's stuff in there that isn't mentioned in the video, and then there's stuff in this video that isn't mentioned there. So all you gotta do to understand everything is you watch this video until the end, and then you just read the forum post. It's pretty simple. Yeah, it's linked in the description. It's really well made, actually. One thing I want to mention in this video, in case you don't go to the forum post, is that I get YouTube rank back in a month, and I am unblocked from Skyblock in a week. I can't use any alts or anything. That's one thing that some people thought, because I was allowed to for, like, a little bit. Alright, on with the video. So first of all, it all started, like, last night. Basically, the admins were rolling out a fix to fix the slime hack glitch. So basically, they made it so if you right-click a backpack, let's say this profile is a backpack, if I were to go right-click it, it would also go on my head. So not only would it change the slot it's in, it would also open the GUI. Now, this caused a dupe glitch, a very broken dupe glitch, and I did not know about this dupe glitch until after the maintenance. Keep that in mind. I didn't know about this until after I almost lost my rank. So basically, I went into a random lobby. I know it was not lobby 1. People are thinking it was to, like, get it more noticed or something, I think. So I was in a random lobby, and I said, guys, if you're not wearing armor, right-click a backpack, it'll duplicate it, and it'll also remove the backpack. So let me explain these things. So, first of all, the reason I said those 3 things is not because I wanted to advertise a dupe, because that actually ended up being very similar to what the dupe glitch was, but because I basically wanted a reaction, alright? So the idea was that they would right-click the backpack, and then it'd go on their head, and they're like, no, where'd my backpack go? It's not in my hotbar, and then they just look in their inventory, and it's right there. Now, I didn't get any reactions out of this, but what I did get is, me accidentally promoting a dupe glitch, basically. For the bit that says it'll duplicate it, and then it'll remove the backpack, it was intended to be bait to get them to try it. So, like, the original intention was because I wanted them to see the backpack disappear, and then maybe say something in the chat, like, where'd my backpack go? So it was bait to get them to try it. Like, duplication was the first thing I thought of, because it's, like, the thing that everyone wants to know how to do, because who doesn't want to get free items, even though if you know, it's bannable and they'll probably get banned. So it's not because I actually wanted to promote a dupe glitch, it just was a dupe glitch. It makes the situation a lot worse for me because it looks like I actually knew when I didn't. So I want to make a point here. I still think the dupe would have spread fairly quickly even if I was not involved. One thing I do want to say is, you know, because Simon made a bunch of tweets in the past hour, he basically said that a lot of people were mentioning the dupe glitch during the time. Oh, also, he said I didn't exploit, because I didn't. And you can always check my inventory. I'll leave a link to it in the description, but nothing unusual is there, so... And a lot of it was actually rolled back if people lost anything, so proof on the screen here, but... So, apparently like 100 people to 200 people used the glitch, around 100, whether it was on accident or intentionally. And considering the fact that Skyblock had like 20,000 players online at the time, probably, people use backpacks all the time, take out items all the time, that's still a lot of people who could have found it out on accident. So basically, my attempt at trolling ended up being a dupe glitch, and obviously not my intention. I realized that this was a thing like 30 minutes after, so that's why those messages were sent, and that's also why I lost YouTube rank. I did not actually use the bug in any way. People are thinking I exploited, I duped. I didn't do any of that. And people are thinking I did. There's a few YouTubers saying I like dupe Midas swords. It was really weird. I don't know why they thought that. There was also a few YouTubers thinking, or this is just people in general, thinking I duped like 2.6 billion coins of stuffed, or that's how much was duped in general. First of all, we have a screenshot from Simon directly saying that 2 billion was not duped, billions were not duped. I'm sure it may have been in the millions. I obviously don't have the numbers. I don't know how much was actually duped. When the server closed, or the game closed, I found out that I was, like, somewhat responsible, but those messages got sent out, and then the game went down for, like, emergency maintenance, like, everyone was kicked off really quickly, and then I got a message saying I would be losing YouTube rank. I'm assuming it's just, you know, because it was obviously like unintentionally promoting a glitch. That obviously happened, so I guess I'll take responsibility for that, even though it, you know, it probably would have happened either way, because you use a backpack. You right click a backpack without a helmet. It was bound to spread. Now, there was a lot of people doing this dupe glitch, and here's a few ways that it could have been used on accident. First of all, using a backpack without a helmet, that's obvious. You could lose items or gain items. The second one I thought of is dragons. So let's say you went to a dragon party, you had crystal armor, and then you were warped into the end lobby. So what you would do is you would take off the crystal armor, open your backpack, because, you know, there's nothing on your head, and then you would put the crystal armor in there. Now, this would actually cause you to lose the crystal armor, because if you put stuff in, you lose it. If you take it out, you gain it. And then you would probably take out Tarantula or even Tux armor. You know, Tux, there's no helmet. So let's say he was using the Elegant Tuxedo set. You did your dragon. Because you took it out of a backpack, you would actually have another tuxedo set. Combine this with the fact that there was like 20,000 people on Skyblock. It happened to a lot of people. So another thing is, like, why would I actually mention a dupe glitch on purpose? Like, I've found a few dupe glitches in the past, you know, but I haven't, like, told anyone in the public. I think there was one in December where I, like, told the guild I found one, but I didn't tell them how to do it. I shouldn't have done that, but it was mainly just out of, like, excitement, even though I wasn't gonna, like, abuse it or anything. I don't know, I thought it was kind of cool, even though it was gonna get fixed in, like, an hour. But, like, there is literally no reason for me to intentionally share a dupe glitch, because I would just be banned. And that's what happened. But I didn't intentionally do it, I accidentally did it, without having the intention of doing it. Like, if I ever found a dupe in the future, I would just report it to the admins because I'd want it fixed. I don't like dupe glitches. I don't like having the server go down, or, you know, the game go down. So, it doesn't make any sense for me to just say it in public. Now, would the game would have shut down if I wasn't involved? I have no idea. Maybe, possibly, but if I didn't say anything, I don't know how long the downtime would have actually been, but I wouldn't be surprised if there was a good amount of people who, like, found out without even, like, knowing I said anything. If I found this glitch from today, I would have reported it. In fact, I actually tried to report it, because when the game went down, they put, like, a message in Skyblock Nerds, it's a private Discord, saying, if you know how to do it, let me know, and I clearly tried to report it. I didn't really know much about it. Like, I thought it was, like, an island crash. I was, like, trying to help out. Obviously, I kind of had said it earlier without realizing. I feel as if this whole thing is, like, slightly, I don't want to say blown out of proportion, but I feel like it would have spread naturally. Even if, like, I wasn't involved, people would have still figured out. Say nobody told anyone, it's just, I think enough people would have figured out about it that it would have done a lot of damage. So I don't really know what will happen with my rank, or if I'll be unblocked from Skyblock. I know, like, when Skyblock came online, like, everyone was blocked, well, there was a few people who weren't. Most people are unblocked now. I'm blocked for the reason advertising exploits. It's understandable. Like, I did unintentionally advertise it. I didn't even know it was a thing. The timestamps line up. Like, I sent the messages in the chat at this time on the screen. In Skyblock Nerds, there was that thing saying game is closed, and then I tried messaging JRM, like, possible reasons. I wasn't sure at the time. I know this goes basically without saying, but just a reminder, don't spread dupe glitches. Don't share them. Don't do them. Or do exploits. I feel as if I should mention that, because that's probably important. So, yeah, don't do any of that. Anyways, I'm going to end the video here. Hopefully I didn't miss anything. And, of course, go read Simon's forum post on the forums. It'll be linked in the description, and probably the comments as well. So, that explains anything that I didn't explain in this video, or that you're probably confused about. If you have any questions, and you read the forum post, and you watched the video, put them in the comments, and I'll answer them in a pinned comment. So, that is all. Thanks for watching. And that's it. Yeah.